When God's authentic love serves, the result is life. I'm David Bridgman, and this is Worship in 360. My first real job was in a local hardware store, and I couldn't wait to do some real work. I knew tools, and this was going to be fun. But when I showed up, my first assignments were washing windows and sweeping floors. Tim, who trained me, couldn't wait to hand off that menial task to the new kid just hired. And frankly, I couldn't wait till the next new kid was hired so I could hand off this menial task to them. Yet I realized an important life lesson was being embedded in my life. Authentic people serve, not once, but as a lifestyle. Open your Bible or your Bible app to John chapter 13. It's the story of Jesus washing feet. And we're going to contrast the posture of humans and the posture of Jesus. The setting is there in verses 1 and 2. Before the Passover celebration, it was time for supper. Now, everybody knew the social custom. The host was to wash the feet of all of the guests as they arrived. But the men, the disciples, the followers of Jesus, were too busy being full of themselves, thinking this job is beneath me and somebody else will do it. I can see the nonverbal language of Jesus looking around the room saying, did we forget something? So what's the posture of Jesus? It's the posture of a servant. We read it there in verses 4 and 5. So Jesus got up from the table, took off his robe, wrapped a towel around his waist, poured water into a basin, and then he began to wash the disciples' feet. Did you notice the action? Jesus gets up. He moves. He acts. He discards that selfish, entitled posture, changes clothes on the inside and the outside. You want to take on the posture of a servant? Then get up from what you're doing. And then notice that Jesus ties a towel around his waist. It's a sign and a symbol of a servant. You know, like a fancy restaurant. I am here to serve you. In some church traditions, the priest or the pastor wears a robe with a rope around their waist. Those are signs and symbols of a servant. I am here to serve you. And then notice the action of Jesus, that he begins to wash the disciples' feet. He goes to work with the people, the task, right in front of him. You know that part of your job description that says other duties as assigned? Well, guess what? We need to get at the God assignment that's right in front of us. If you see something that needs to be done, we'll do it. Because I believe you and I are designed by God to serve. Now, if you don't have a local church where you serve on a regular rhythm, consider being a part of one of the Jerome teams, serving with one of our mission partners. You can click on the link and explore those opportunities. We have places to serve within the walls of Jerome and outside the walls of Jerome. And frankly, I think God has uniquely gifted you for a specific place of service. The opportunity is right in front of you. So wake up, get up, start washing some feet for the glory of God and the shaping of your life. And I'll look forward to seeing you right here next week.